fairly greasy to begin with, and no one wants more grease on their face. Plus, it's not the same idea. You're not, using the whole of your hand. There's not really effleurage happening necessarily. I mean, there is, but it's usually so light and so such a small excursion. That you just don't really need it. So, to do facial massage, generally, I either start at the top or at the bottom, and kind of work my way, same as I would with any part of the body, work my way from one side or one end to the other. You can start, start with, and this is not a routine by any means that I'm going to be teaching you. I don't have a routine for facial massage. I get asked to do it very rarely, but coming from the inside of the brows to the outside, circles on the temple, that's a good place to start.
What kind of pressure are you using?
Light to moderate. I actually have to watch myself because I have a tendency to use a fairly firm pressure, and if you rub your own head, the lighter actually feels better than the firm. So be a little lighter than you might normally be. You can even come all the way to the insides of the eyebrows and kind of trace the brow bone. That feels good. Coming up through all the muscles. If you kind of look at the muscle man there, at the way that the facial muscles go, to raise your eyebrows and stuff like that, they do come straight from here and up. So that's pretty much, if you're massaging an area of the body that you don't necessarily have a routine for, just knowing where the muscles go and their directionality will give you an idea of how to work them. Come up and do this kind of action. Usually you do a little bit on top of the nose just to kind of incorporate the whole face. Notice I make my hands into little fists so that I can kind of rest them on her cheeks and not have to be putting a whole lot of pressure on the nose, plus it makes my hands more steady. And you're doing a facial massage, so they're going to expect you to touch their face. I'm just following the ridge of the cheekbones here. And go down a little bit and come up under. Like Melissa was asking, in this kind of corner, it's going to be from about the top of the ear to the bottom of the jaw, and then sort of triangulate in